Closure Show. As always, Scott Carson, excited to be here today. Today's episode is about an article that came about 2 weeks ago from Atom, ATTOM, which is a newsletter. It kind of does a lot in the real estate investing community. And what they did is they released their top counties for single family rentals here in the United States. And they go through a variety of information. And I thought, based on the numbers and what they were talking about, I thought it valuable for you guys to know what 10 cities or 10 counties you should be looking to buy rental property or buying notes that maybe you potentially want to turn into long-term rentals for you. And I was actually kind of surprised at what they listed at. So let me share with you guys. If you want to read the whole article, go in the description, click on the link below there, and you'll be able to read the article for yourself and see kind of where your county at and how you're doing stuff and maybe areas to avoid and areas to go from there. But let's start with this. Basically, the article really shared some great information. I was really kind of surprised by it. But anyway, so let me share my screen here. So for those that are watching, can kind of follow along there if you want to. So this article came out here, and it's kind of a hot button across the country for the most part. Basically, they pulled information for Q1 on the single family rental market for 2024 and compared that to 2023. And it ranks the best U.S. markets for buying single family rental properties this year. Now, the report analyzed homes across 341 U.S. counties with a population of at least 100,000. And so there's going to be some counties that don't have that population that just weren't even ranked. Doesn't mean they're not bad, but on average, the numbers came kind of surprisingly in these 340 counties. Okay, the average annual 3-bedroom gross rental yield, which is your annualized gross rent divided by median purchase price, among the 340 counties, is projected to be somewhere around 7.55%. Okay, that's up slightly from 7.39 in the same markets a year ago, marking the second year of rising projections after 3 years of decline. Okay. Now, obviously, we know that return changes on a net level, depending on the own landlords, what they're doing, and some of the things that they do. But what's great is when you get to the top 10, well, let me just read this quote here. The U.S. home sales market cooled off a good bit last year with some of the weakest gains over the past decade. But that wasn't enough to make home prices affordable for most workers, which likely fed enough demand to push up rents and yields for investors who lease out single-family properties, said Rob Barber, the CEO at Atom. The fact that so few homes are available for sale in many markets clearly further helped increase rental demands for landlords and boost their bottom lines. You also look at interest rates going up. People can't afford as much to buy, and people can't sell as much. So what are they doing? They're turning to rentals. Let's rent it out and go that route. So the top 10 rental markets, okay? This is some of these were kind of surprising. So we started, first was the counties with the highest potential annual gross rental yields on 3-bedroom properties for 2024 are Indian River County, Florida. That's around the Vero Beach, Sebastian area. That came at 14.6%. Number 2, St. Louis City, Missouri, 14.6%. Cameron County, Texas, this surprised me, in the Brownsville, Harlingen metro area is at 13.2%. Monroe County, New York, which is where Rochester is, 12.8%. And Richmond County, Georgia, is where Augusta is at 12.7%, okay? The highest potential annual 3-bedroom gross rental yields in 2024 among counties with a population of at least 1 million are Wayne County, Detroit, Michigan, basically, 12%. Allegheny County, which is Pittsburgh, at 11.2%. Cuyahoga County, Cleveland, at 10.2%. And then my least favorite, Cook County, at 10.1%. And then Riverside County, California, at 9.7%. Okay. Now, rental returns increase across majority of the nation. Okay. They increased basically compared to last year's numbers in 216 of the 341 counties. That's 63%. They're led by Taylor County, which is Abilene, Texas, surprised me. Yield up from 7.6% to 11.3%. So if you're out in West Texas and Abilene, where you may out there, Abilene Christian and oil fields and stuff like that. Jefferson County, which is around Birmingham, Alabama, is up from 8.5 to 12.1. Richmond County, which is Augusta, is up from 9.6 to 12.7. Midland County, Texas, is up from 8.7 to 11.7. And Aiken County, South Carolina, which is outside of Augusta, Georgia, is up from 8.4 to 11%. Okay. Biggest increases in potential annual gross rental yields among counties with a population million are Riverside County, LA County, Fulton County, that's Atlanta, Georgia, Montgomery County, outside of Washington, D.C., that's Montgomery County, Maryland, outside of Washington, D.C., and Dallas County, Texas. Okay. Metro areas with a population of 1 million or more showing decreases in potential gross on 3-bedroom rentals. This is maybe stuff to look to get rid of. There's no surprise here. Kings County, Brooklyn, a lot of people leaving there. Cook County, Chicago, not surprised there. Wayne County, Detroit, Michigan, not surprised there. Miami-Dade, Florida was kind of surprised. That's down. And Nassau County, New York, which is just outside of New York City, down from there. All right. Now, the lowest rental returns are in these areas, basically San Francisco, San Jose, Nashville, which was a surprise, and Washington, D.C., among other Western markets. Okay. And then here's the thing that's not surprising. Rents rising faster than wages in majority of the counties measured. Our rents are rising faster in a 3-bedroom than average wages in basically 197 of the 341 counties, which is 58%. Now, obviously, it's higher in areas like LA, Harris County, Houston, Texas, which does not surprise me because that's also one of the top 3 distressed markets out there. We talk Maricopa County, which is Phoenix, Arizona, not surprised there, San Diego County, and Orange County. So those don't really surprise me. Harris did a little bit. But the rest did not. Average wages are increasing faster than median 3-bedroom rents in 144 to 340 counties, and that's basically 42%. Cook County, Miami-Dade, Kings County, Queens County, New York, and San Bernardino, California. Okay, rents rising faster than home prices in 2/3 of the nation. Once again, very similar there. Like we just said, LA, Harris County, Maricopa County, San Diego, Orange County, all rents rising faster than home prices. So there's a lot of great stuff to go back and watch, or not watch, but go back and read this full article. Like I said, put it in the chat roll. The top 10, though, let me bring that back up for you. I've got that in a spreadsheet. I want you guys to, we'll talk about this here really fast. So the number 1 area, actually, let's stop with 10 and work our way down, shall we say? Okay. So once again, if you're looking, number 10 is one of the 10 best county to buy and hold rental property right now, Detroit, Michigan. All right, that's Wayne County. Okay, not necessarily just Detroit by itself, but Wayne County came at number 10. Number 9, Jefferson, Alabama, which is around the Birmingham area. Now, Birmingham City itself sits in both Jefferson and Shelby counties, but the Birmingham side or the Jefferson County side did really well. It came at number 9. Montgomery County, Alabama, which is basically almost smack dab in the middle of the state. The nearest major city was Columbus, Georgia, that came at number 8 for rentals. Number 7, this kind of surprised me. This really surprised me, but Naples, Florida, Collier County. Now, Naples is a expensive part of Florida, and then you've also got Marco Island, that's a part of Collier County as well there. So people are paying more to live down there. Maybe what we've seen from actually living down that area for a while is that there's a lot of people coming from New York, New Jersey. So when you look at the numbers and it talks about how Kings County and the air people in Brooklyn, New York are leaving, I'd be willing to bet they're moving down there for the sunshine. Happens every winter, and they're probably deciding to stay down there. Not a surprise for down in Naples. Number 6, this did not surprise me when you think about everything. This is Hidalgo County. And this is down by McAllen and Hidalgo, Texas, down by the border. So a lot of people coming in, need a place to rent. Rents are going up in that part of the state. Number 5, Richmond County, Georgia. That's where Augusta, the Masters, is at. So as we're getting close here to the Masters actually being next month, maybe that's got something to do with it. People are back out to it. Number 4, Monroe County, which is Rochester, New York. Rochester's always been a very affordable area. The thing I haven't liked about it is it's kind of lower value, but rents really do outperform what it costs to buy a rental property there. I wouldn't necessarily want to buy an own debt because it takes forever to foreclose in New York State. But if you do take some back, not a bad rental market. Number 3, another part of the border, Cameron County, Texas. That's down by Brownsville and Harlingen, right on the border there. Once again, increasing rents because there's all this people coming to the area, not only people coming across the border, but also people, from all across the country coming there, National Guard, other people going down there for work as well. Number two, this is St. Louis County, which is the surrounding area around St. Louis, Missouri. And number one, Indian River, Florida, which we talked about, is the Sebastian. Sebastian is the largest city in Indian River County, Florida. It's about 2-3 miles inland, but Vero Beach, many are familiar with that area out there on the water there. So Vero Beach for a while, I mean, we saw quite a bit of stuff there on the non-performing side, but it was always kind of rough in some cases. So you always have to be kind of careful of where you're buying it. So, none of those really surprised me in a lot more. If you can see notes, I mean, distressed stuff down in those neck of the woods, might be looking at as a possible exit strategy, might be targeting those for subject to deals, determining the potential rentals and stuff like that as well for you. So check it out. We'll have like I said, the full link to the article. You can go back and watch it, dive into your county, all that good stuff based on the Adam article. And love to get your feedback, any questions, comments, any surprises from these top 10 or what you found from the article. So go out. Hopefully everybody takes some action, and we'll see you.